There you go. He's meeting the alpha. He's licking her mouth. Exactly what we want. She's gonna try and dominate him here. Let's move back. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Cadabra. Let's go. So Cadabra is all over Noggin. She's a new member, so she's trying to let him know from the get where he's going to fit in. Okay, so everybody's sniffing, trying to see his age, if he's sick, whatever. 305 just peed on top of his urine so that obviously his scent is the highest. So let's see this what's Noggin's experience here, what his introduction is. Noggin is about 16 weeks old at this point. That's my alpha. She's on him. Okay, so he's gonna poop. So let's turn away here for a minute. See what everybody else is doing. We got Mama Aruba over here. Her daughter Athena, her other daughter Chanel, her son over there running with Callie, 305. Yeah, they're running up and down, just having a ball, chasing each other with a stick, or chasing the one that's got the stick. Yeah, here we go. I want you guys to see how Cadabra, she continues to go after Noggin. Nothing serious. She just wants him to submit is really what she's after. Alright, so everybody just ate, so yeah, that's what she's after, is trying to submit him. And he probably doesn't understand what's going on until she raises her enthusiasm, and then at some point he'll feel like submitting to her. I think that's exactly what's going to happen. So we'll see how they put him in his place. Alright, so this is the endless battle where Cadabra is constantly trying to submit Chanel. Yeah. And all it is Cadabra letting Chanel know she doesn't want her to be high energy around her, and Chanel doesn't listen. So we're going to be getting a lot of this. Yeah. Cadabra's trying to show her authority, but Chanel, after she gets released, she does whatever she wants to do. She doesn't follow instructions. So, to be honest with you, I know it may look savage there for a minute, but obviously it's not savage enough for Chanel. She's not necessarily being put completely in her place. She kind of is, because she just walked back there and She's chilling and she's away from Cadabra right now, but she's done this enough times where I know she'll come back to what she normally does. Okay, so Callie and Athena, they love going after sticks. There you go. You're gonna have that all day with these two. Wherever Callie is, there's a stick in her mouth, or about to be one. 305 just broke the stick, and now he's running. So all the exercise you need is a piece of stick, man. At least in my yard. All you need is a dog with a stick in his head, in his mouth, and it's about to become a wrestling and running match. Look at these two. They just knocked over. Oh, my wife's not going to be happy. They just knocked over the wooden barrier she had on her orange plant. Yep. Uh-oh. There you go. Booyah. Cadabra doesn't like. Hey, Cadabra, settle down. All right. Nothing vicious. Just Cadabra letting her know, and Callie actually showing some resistance. Callie's like, I'm only playing, dude. Chill out. Okay, so we got a tug of war. This is what I'm talking about, man. It doesn't take much to get these guys exercised. We got mama, daughter, and son. Yeah. Now we got mom and daughter. Yeah. I let them go at it for a bit. As long as I don't see any aggression, we're good. Normally it doesn't ever get to the point where there's aggression. As they somehow understand, I guess it's a game and I'm allowing it. We got Cadabra after Chanel again. See? Told you, Chanel doesn't listen. She's gonna do her own thing. And there she goes. Cadabra keeps trying to put her in her place, but she's starting to realize that Chanel has more of a wants to be high energy than Cadabra has of stopping her. Alright, there we go. So daughter took it. Gonna go right back at it. There you go. Now we got a tree in the middle. Yeah. So you can see we've brought our boy Noggin in to be to meet the pack. I would say the pack pretty much has accepted him. I've brought other pups here, so they're able to, you know, pretty much know that I'm bringing dogs in to be accepted. And these guys, there's a serious tug of war. Triple tug of war going on here. There you go. Got a nice little rooster. He's cheering for one of them. Yeah, so they understand whenever I bring a pup around, he's pretty much being brought to be introduced. And only reason I'm not bringing his mom out right now is because she's pregnant and we have other females. This girl Chanel is something serious, man. And so I don't, you know, she's pregnant. I don't want to stress her. I'll probably make a video, if not later this week, next week or the one after, just showing her pregnancy. showing how she's coming along. So those of you that have Power and Latessa puppies, get ready, man. She looks like she's loaded. Isn't that right, 305? Huh? This girl, Callie. I can't wait to see her. Yeah, Cadaver's still over here stressing about the pup and trying to dominate and whatnot. Alright, so there we go. They're not able to go too far with a stick. As much as they want to, they just can't. The other dogs don't let her. This girl, Callie, she is such a sweetheart. Always playing and always doing that right there. She's always after a stick. That's all she wants to do is play all day. Get herself a stick. Look at this boy. He's over here running with the alpha female. And she growls and does all this, but at the end of the day, she checks them for me. But I would say that her predecessor, Latessa, this boy's mom, is definitely more of a dominant female than she is. She's dominant enough to be an alpha, but she doesn't lay her paw down as much, if you will. So this boy out here producing himself. We got his first true full litter on the ground, and we're lining up quite a few more before this year's done. This girl Athena, she keeps posing like a model. It really does. Love seeing that. Alright, so now we have Cadaver trying to put Athena in her place. And Athena's starting to get pretty much tired of it. Somebody just got bumped. So they're all cool now until somebody finds a stick, and 305 just found another one. So Athena sooner or later is going to want to get that stick, or Callie, or Aruba. Oh, 305. That's your stick, buddy. Huh? Yeah. Aruba coming up on her last breeding. It's gonna be a surprise. I'm telling you, y'all gonna love to hear who the sire is gonna be. Oh, Callie. Hey, Athena. What's going on? So yes, fam, this is their world. It's always changing. Like I say, whenever I have females in heat, you have to be very cognizant who you bring out, especially on the male side. If you have two males, there you go, she's gonna want the stick now. If you have two males out and there's a female in heat, you know, you're gonna see betas become pretty brave. And so you got to be very careful because they will fight. So you got to keep your eyes on that. I try and give you guys insight to my pack so you guys know what's going on and why who's acting which way. Like this girl right here, you know, she's the alpha. She's trying to kind of keep the discipline in the pack. And that's why you've seen her chasing Chanel and kind of going after this boy early on. Cadaver, get over here. But nothing serious. This girl, Callie, she's pretty much an independent. She likes to play. That's all she wants to do. Right now, she's probably looking for another stick. That's what she does. This girl, Chanel, I could tell you, she looks like a possible future alpha. She definitely has the tenacity to be an alpha. She hasn't submitted fully to Cadabra, believe it or not. She'll submit a little bit to her here and there, but not fully. 305, he is he's 16 months, so at this point I'm starting to see some full-blown male tendencies. So you can see he's not raising his leg completely. But I wouldn't dare at this point to bring another male around him if there's a female in heat. He's not gonna submit. He's not gonna submit. He's gonna total opposite, actually. He's gonna stand his ground this time around. And so that's the reason why I'm very adamant about bringing males back here. You know, whenever females are in heat, because like I said earlier, you can end up with a problem. This goes for any breed. Doesn't have to be the American Bully. Hormones take over. You're going to notice when females are in heat, it's harder. I don't want to say harder, but they won't listen to you as well, including the females. And it's all hormonal. All it takes is one female to be in heat and for her to pee. And once she pees and that estrogen gets in the air, it sets off a chain reaction for all the other females to come in heat, and for the males, gets them going. Every time they smell it, then they want to smell the behind of each female to see who's the one that's in heat, so that they can procreate. So if you're not prepared for that, just make sure you don't have two males out at the same time when there's a female in heat, and you should be fine. Female heat cycles, are they always every 6 months? I wouldn't say that. I have some females that will come a little bit early or a little late, and I think that has a lot more to do with the fact that I have other females in the yard. Like I just said, when you have one that goes in heat, she could set off all the other females in the yard to go in heat. So you can have a female that just went in heat 2 months ago and she's not pregnant, and all of a sudden go back into a false heat or a split heat. And a lot of times that happens because you have other females in the yard that are setting her off earlier than when her body is truly prepared. So that's one of the possibilities as to why. It's definitely not the only. What's this guy doing? Telling you, man, they love their sticks and will do whatever they can for the stick. Hey, Noggin, you appreciate your welcoming party? They're treating him just like any other puppy. Yeah, Cadabra's after him. Yeah. So this is where we're at, fam. I'm really excited. This girl, Athena, looking forward to her being ready before the year's out, as well as this girl, Callie. Really excited about Callie. Look at this boy. This boy is just, he's a mess. He's a mess. And that's why Cadabra has been up on him for a little bit today. While they're running after a stick now. Yeah. Sometimes I fear when they're running with a stick like that if they happen to hit, the stick happens to hit something or hits the ground or whatever, it could actually puncture the inside of the dog's mouth. Here we go. But come on, man, what am I gonna do? We're out here, it's the woods, dogs love it. You know, it's a chance you got to take. You just got to be aware of it. And if it happens, you know, be able to get your dog the medical care it's going to need. Huh, Callie? Yeah? You going to be ready by the end of this year, huh? Yeah, so... Okay, so Cadabra, the alpha, has the stick. Yeah. So they're teaching Noggin how to chase. You notice how they'll chase her, but they're not going after the stick like they would with the other dogs. And that's because she's probably reacted in a way where they know you're not going to mess with her. She'll let you chase them, but you're not going to get the stick out of her mouth. So let's see what this interaction gives us. Looking at Athena here. You put the stick on the ground and okay, so you're going to sit down. So Athena's going to be like, yeah, all right. So yeah, fam, do me a favor, drop me a comment. What do you think about these interactions? Do you think you've been able to learn anything? Does it give you any insight? Is this something you want us to keep doing, or is it something you want us to stop because you feel like maybe, I don't know, I'm not giving you enough insight? I don't know. Whatever the case may be, go ahead, drop us a comment. Out here is a pretty cool day today. I want to say we're in the low 40s. It was hot a couple of days ago, so I could really, we all could really appreciate the cool weather. Boy, Noggin, this was his day to come out here. And now Noggin, a little whiles back, he bumped his head, which is the reason why he's still here. And bumped his head on my tractor. Either way, if you're ever interested in any one of our pups or just seeing what their health Embark DNA test is, or if you just want more information like their pedigree or whatever, you could always download our app. It's called the QBN app. It's going to give you insight on our dogs, and that way you can see for yourself what it is that we're doing out here, man. I have a lot of people writing to us. They like our program, they like what we do, and we're appreciating it. Let's go! Go, boy! Yeah! Come on! Yeah. Let's go!